Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this morning early this morning for a Tuesday album review. And this is for the Puddle of Mud Famous album review that I'm reviewing for the Tuesday album review. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I actually did like the first 7 songs off this album. Like from Famous all the way to Thinking About You. And the title track is fucking good. Yeah, some of the lyrics are probably not the best, but I still enjoyed it. Living on Borrowed Time was pretty awesome. It Was Faith was a really good song. I really liked that one. Wes's voice in it is, I think my favorite song off this album was We Don't Have to Look Back Now. That's one of my favorite ones, and I really adore that song. It's really nice, and I like the video too. It's pretty cool. Wes Scantlin's voice, or Scatlin, I think is his last name. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below if I said it right. But pretty much, this album has a good start, and towards the middle of the album it gets a little bit better, but when it gets closer to the end, there's a couple tracks that I kind of cringed at and wasn't crazy about. Like Merry Go Round was it was fine. It was a short one, but I'm So Sure is probably one of the weaker songs off the album. And If I Could Love You was not bad, but yeah. Radiate was the last best song on the album. So technically there's 8 out of 11 tracks that are really awesome. So this actually might get a good rating. Moonshine was pretty awesome. Psycho was pretty interesting. Wasn't sure what to rate those two at first, but I guess I'll give them 5 out of 5s because I still enjoyed the guitar and drum work in the songs, and Wes's voice in it was just crazy and all over the place in the songs. Moonshine not so much, but Psycho, yeah, where he goes, maybe I'm the one who is a schizophrenic psycho or whatever. And I'm like, okay. But Radiate is another favorite of mine. I wasn't sure what to give the rating for it because I was listening to it and I was like cringing at the same time with some lyrics in the song, but it's not that bad. I actually enjoyed it. Thinking About You is another favorite of mine. But Wes's voice in We Don't Have to Look Back Now is probably my personal favorite in that song. He actually did really good in that song. And so did the whole band as well. The other members in the band. They did a pretty solid rockin' job on this song. And it turned out really good. Sure, these songs are radio friendly, but they're enjoyable. They're memorable too. I think I'm gonna remember this album even when I get a lot older, because this album's already 13 years old, but I'm still gonna remember it. It has a special place in my heart. Sure, the last couple tracks aren't so great, except for Radiate. I think 3 of the tracks, like track 8, 9, and 11, were not my personal favorites, but they still did alright. And I'm So Sure is, like I said, is one of the weaker songs on the album. But Wes's voice in this whole album was actually pretty outstanding. And I know he was going through a alcoholism phase. Not a phase, he was having a problem with alcoholism, and he was trying to get clean, which he did get clean, and that's awesome of him. And I did enjoy Welcome to Galvania with the "Uh-oh, I fucked it up again" song. And he's like, I did a real good job. Which, definitely go check out my review for it if you haven't seen it. For Puddle of Mud, Welcome to Galvania. Because I did it last September, and I hope the people that watched it enjoyed it. Because I did the best I could on it. But yeah, 2019 was the year for music. This year is just flopped. But except there are some interesting albums that did come out in 2020. But I just don't feel like it's a good year because of COVID-19 and all this other shit that's been going on this year. But out of 10, I'm going to give Famous by Puddle of Mud an 8 out of 10. It's a good album. It's just, there are a couple tracks that don't strike me as good. But still, I think Puddle of Mud did a pretty good job on this album. Wouldn't call it the best album, but it's a good album. And I see myself purchasing it for sure. But comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Puddle of Mud album, Famous, if you've heard it. And if you like this Tuesday album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for, well, Disciples. I think I'm going to start doing their album reviews. Sorry that I tilted the camera a little bit. I moved it up away from my face a little bit. I'm really sorry about that. But I will be doing Disciples album reviews in the month of September. It's probably going to be next week sometime. There's not really a lot of songs coming out right now. And Kingdom Leaks is having a technical difficulty with their website. And I'm not able to download any new music right now. Which is unfortunate, but they're just updating it right now and fixing the issue. So it'll probably be up and running eventually. But I know I'll be reviewing Seether's new album this coming up Friday, or whenever I find it. Then I'll be reviewing In Flames' 20th anniversary of Clayman, because I'm going to definitely review that. And then I'll be reviewing Katy Perry's Smile. Then From Ashes to News, Panic album review, and I guess that's it. I'll check to see if there's anything else coming out this Friday, but I don't know. That's probably going to be it. There was supposed to be the Bill and Ted soundtrack album review I was supposed to do this Friday, but now it's saying it's going to come out October 28th. And I'm like, that's still a little ways. I thought it'd be coming out the day of when the movie releases. But I'll also be doing movie reviews for Bill and Ted Face the Music and the New Mutants movie review. And there's only going to be 2 movie reviews I'm doing this weekend. And then next week I'll be doing Mulan's movie review, hopefully, if they release it online. But anyways, thank you for watching this Tuesday album review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.